Danny.
Hi everyone, we're here at Inspired Lifestyle today and I'm here with our very own Queen of Crystals, Danny. And we're having a lot of fun here today. Danny and I have been talking about what's happening with the full moon coming up on Sunday. It's the full moon in Pisces and the different energy, and I've been getting a lot of insight off Danny as to what crystals we should be looking at to help us move forward, and discussing what sort of crystals we need for our balancing within our chakras. So just here with you, Danny, and I'm just going to go through again what we were discussing when we're coming down to really aligning ourselves. What crystals should we be looking at?
I would go with red jasper. Red jasper is a powerful stone. It grounds you and it grounds the root, but it also moves you forward. So always starting at the root chakra and moving all the way up is so important. So I would say red jasper. Carnelian's beautiful. It's a soft one as well. That's another stone. So is the bloodstone. It's a very protective stone, very intuitive stone, and it is a very grounding stone as well. Even hematite. So magnetic hematite is even spectacular because people that have got joint pain, arthritis, the magnet actually helps them as well.
It helps with circulation issues too, doesn't it?
It does, and I can't believe that Jenny's got these and there's only 2 left, so come and get them because these have got carnelian on them as well. And hematite is a grounding stone. It's a shield, a grounding, everything. And in the full moon, I think we'll need that because we need to ground first. It's so important to ground. Yes, get your moonstone out, start putting it on the earth for charging, start putting it under the full moon overnight, especially near tree roots. It's so, so important because the tree actually brings up the energies of the earth and it actually charges the stone. I'm not kidding, try it. I recommend everyone to try it. Get your crystal, you don't feel anything. This coming Sunday, put it under the full moon at the root of the tree, and I guarantee you the next morning when you pick it up, you're going to feel that vibration in your hand.
And I'm going to
any type of stone.
Back you up on that, because coming from our culture, that those trees are ancient, powerful, drawing and representing into that earth zone. So we can really magnify our attraction, our abundance and our health from doing that. And I love the way that when you were telling me about your method of cleansing crystals, which everyone's going to learn in Danny's course, which I hands down recommend for everyone. If you have not jumped in and booked this and you really want to look at increasing your power source, you really need to get in because people are coming in and registering here in the store. So please jump online and get into this because she has some amazing insights into how you really can amplify, charge, and what I learned today, program. So you can get really specific on programming these crystals, which is absolutely brilliant information that you just can't miss. So when I move from my grounding zone, what next would you really recommend coming into, maybe even into my heart and into the sacral? Where do I go from there?
Look, I really believe in citrine. Citrine is so good for your sacral because citrines are clearer and we want cleared at both ends, like from the top, from the middle going up and from the middle going down. So, and it actually pushes it along as well. So I recommend citrine. Citrine is a joy stone, self-love, self-care. It's your intuition, it's your power. So you're coming into your power and it's not so far from your heart chakra as well. As my motto is and what I say is get out of your head, get straight into your heart. Because honestly, we've been programmed to think, logic, this, that. Get out of it, stop. Go to your heart, feel with your heart. Your heart will never be wrong. Your heart knows. So that's how I'll be teaching people this coming Tuesday, how to stay in your heart and how to program things from your heart. It is so powerful. It really works.
That is so true. And you were pointing out to me a very different stone here that I could use. Was it in the heart there, Danny?
Yeah, look, there are actually 2 stones that you use for your heart because there's actually an inner heart and there's an outer heart. And the outer heart, green calcite is fantastic because green calcite actually heals everything. And, when you need healing on any of your chakras, you can use green calcite too.
Amazing.
And blue stones, but green calcite is really good for your heart. Aventurine's good for your heart. Anything that's green is really good for your outer heart chakra. But for your inner heart chakra, I'm going to go right into it. Rose quartz is very good as well for your inner heart chakra. And there's another crystal that I do recommend. It's called Damn Bright. Damn Bright is so good for your inner heart chakra. It's actually a protector too. And it really gets in tuned with it. Yeah.
Beautiful. And then when we're especially coming into this moon, if you've got some things that you would like to see come in, some intentions. So I'm moving up to kind of my third eye and my crown, which is really bringing in these intentions.
That's right.
What would I be looking at to use for that?
Well, for the crown, I always suggest amethyst, or even clear quartz is really good. So amethyst or clear quartz. And then fluorite for the third eye. I always recommend, purple fluorite for your third eye.
Yep.
I think it's really important. Like it does work.
Yep.
And even wearing it in between here when you want to concentrate on something, because that is your heart. That you're coming from the heart. You don't have to wear it up here. You can wear it.
It's beautiful.
For women, or you could wear it for men. Sorry.
But we talked about this too in the idea of touchstones.
Yeah.
So even those touchstones, and like what you're saying, at wearing here, it doesn't have to be here. It's common sense, you think, but just having that touchstone too, or that little bracelet can be with something that really brings that in for you.
Really important.
Yeah. I can see Danny's beautiful collection here, and you can see why she's our queen of it all here, and she's got so much insight, and we're just learning so much. And I noticed that you've kind of really honed in on the chakras today with the incense. So tell us a little bit about using incense with your chakra balancing.
Because it's the smell too, and it's the affirmation you're putting out there. It's just not the incense as well, it's actually music, oils. It's a combination. You've got to combine it. And the right music for that chakra is so important, because you go in deep meditation. It's about self-healing. We've all got the ability to self-heal. We can all do it.
Yes.
If we really believe our intention is there, we can all do it. It's up to us.
And those senses are so critical.
Yeah.
Really engaging the senses are so critical.
Yeah,
just like you're saying,
it's
the
the
smell,
feeler,
the touch, and everything coming in is part of that process of really giving yourself back that love and that connection.
Right. That's it.
And so we have lined up for you today some of the examples here of the chakra incenses, here with the charcoals and the herbs. I'm also just going to point out our little eggs here, which are sensational because we go back to the feminine energy in that shape and that divine connection into the feminine.
That's right.
And we've restocked on my all-time favorites, white sage here. Yes. Dragon's blood, and we got some new ones. So we've got the black opium, which I'm just loving. That's coming home with me immediately. But I want to go into just really quickly too, we brought in some amazing cinnamon, and as everyone knows, cinnamon's probably one of the oldest herbs and the greatest herbs for attraction. It actually brings things in. It's abundance, it's attraction, it's quick fire, it brings it in. So I really feel that when we get into these herbs, because I work with them all the time, cinnamon is probably one of the greatest ones when we're doing intention magic, that we're adding cinnamon into most things, because it's a simple request to the universe of, this is what I want to see come in. It's a coming in, and it increases the circulation, it increases the vitality. So we have this really basic, inexpensive way for you to really be activating that in your cleansing ritual. So also, I know it smells sensational. Do you love that? I love
That's coming home with me tonight.
Yeah, and it's that attraction power, like we're talking about in the crystals, balancing. But crystals really do, don't they, Daddy, help you not just balance, but from what I'm learning from you, is really draw in also what we're looking for and what we need.
It actually intunes us with ourselves. That's the thing. The thing I've learnt with crystals is, I'd be so drawn to this crystal, and I think, why am I so drawn to jasper, for example?
Yep.
So drawn to it. I need it. I want it. Why is that? You know what it is? It's because I need grounding. I need motivation. I need not to be lazy. I need to, maybe I feel weak or tired. I need the jasper. That, for me, it's the vibrational energy.
Yeah.
That's what I need. It's all about vibrational medicine, like vibrational healing. So this is my medicine for my vibrations, my aura, auric field, everything. This is this is what I'll need. Just like rose quartz, if you're feeling emotional.
Yes.
If you're feeling...
Absolutely.
Yeah, and us women, we're emotional. And some guys, they're out of sort. Go for the rose quartz.
Yeah.
Wear it next to your heart. It doesn't have to be next to your heart, just wear it. And it will calm you down, and it'll make you feel better. It really, for me, it does anyway. So
and see, this is the parallel in what you do with your crystals and the aura clearings and healings, which we're shortly going to be offering open to you all here at Inspired Lifestyle by Danny herself is going to be doing these for us. But this is the correlating theory across all boards, is that even in the energy work that I do, in the energy healing, we always talk about whatever you're drawn to is right.
That's right.
And so essentially what you're saying there is, if you're drawn to these crystals, there is something that you need.
That's
and it's
right.
going to come in tune with and
Your
fit that
own
balance.
body's telling you, I need this medicine, or I need this.
And
these
I love
crystals.
that. I love that when we start looking at earth elements as healing medicine, because that's what nature was designed to do.
Well,
and
did you know it's actually been around in actually 400 BC?
yeah,
They used to work with crystals. That's how they used
Beautiful.
to heal. The vibrational energies was actually crystals.
see all these
And I was
things,
amazed when I read it. I thought, what?
It's amazing. All these things have pre-existed before society formulated all these different ideas and ways
it's
to
just
go.
amazing.
And in some ways we got cleverer than we needed to be, because they've existed. The herbs, the crystals, meditation, thought process, bringing the love back to ourselves. So there's a lot of distance we can travel to really access these tools that are sitting there in the earth for us, you know, and made available here. And I have just, I really, really want everyone to try and jump on board of this day that we're going to be having. I'm going to come down as well, because, you know, there's always something that we can be learning. And even just my time here to Danny, I've just picked up so much information about this programming of crystals, and really connected with her on her unique way of charging and cleansing these, which is just, to me, so incredibly powerful and such an amazing tool that we can all be accessing in daily lives, especially in the stress that we're going through these days.
And I've got to tell everyone, please put aside even 15 minutes for yourself, to come back into yourself, to know yourself, because it's so important. Because when you're working with crystals, it's really good to meditate with them. I know we haven't got time. We always make excuses we haven't got time. No, we're important. Make time. Even if it be when you're lying in bed and that's the time you got, get your crystals out, have them near your bed, and put them on your chakras.
I have my meditations going at that time, and I agree with you.
And I actually put them under my bed as well.
Wow.
But in future, I do grids as well. So in future, I'll talk to Jenny about that, doing actual grids and showing you what you can do with these grids. It's just amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna be expanding where we go with Danny, since we've got such an amazing resource of information for everyone to connect with on how we can really access crystals. And you're going to see some opportunities come up to actually have these crystal healings and sessions with Danny. So keep your eyes posted for that. In the meantime, I highly recommend that you jump on board, get signed up, and come and do the one day and really get the clear information going forward. And she's going to align you with the vibrational energy for what's right for you. And when you get access to this kind of information, I highly recommend you jump in and take this information on board. I'm going to be here learning it. There's definitely pieces of my information that needs touching on, coming from herbs and intention magic and candles, so we can integrate and we can draw information and we can grow, and this helps us heal. And I do believe that we do. We have a lot out there that's, you know, we're suffering with the stress and the pressures, and how to find that balance. So we're always here to help. We're here to answer any questions. So if you have little questions that you're dealing with at the moment, just jump on and pop them up there, and we will get to them.
Yeah,
we will answer them. We really are here to help you, see you move forward, and see you live a positive life. Okay. Thanks everyone. Have a great weekend.